put this aside. It looks pretty neat actually. So let's see what's inside the box. Decent package. This is the smoothing part. Smoothing part. So place aside. Let's see how the camera looks. Wow, this is a bit heavy. And what else is given inside the box? On the left side, charging cable. These are the adhesive tips. What is this? I don't know what these are for. These are all for the helmet mounts. And this comes with handle bar. I'm not sure. Few stickers. Manual. And few more mounts. What is this? This is the casing. And a lot to clean. Okay. This video is all about this action camera that I bought yesterday, and it was available on Amazon, and it got delivered to me the next morning. So we are going to review this in detail. Now the reason why I'm reviewing this product is, one, people were seeking interest to find out how this camera performs. Two, of course, out of my self-interest. And three, this is a budget-friendly camera, so I bought this for around 6,000. And before coming to that judgment or buying, so I was going through a few other vlogs, product reviews to be specific, and the camera performance, it's sort of satisfying. So yo, welcome back guys. The SJCAM SJ4000 is available in two models. One is SJ4000 and the other is SJ4000 Wi-Fi. So the only difference between these two models is the availability of Wi-Fi option. Okay, and to clearly distinguish, this says Wi-Fi right next to the camera lens. Now I'll allow you to take a neat look of the camera. Okay, so this is the front facing part, and to the left you have the charging port, which is type 2, and then right next to it you have the memory card slot, and this memory card slot is expandable up to 128 GB. And on top of it you can see we have a shutter button which says OK, and right next to it we have a light. So this is for the Wi-Fi. Okay, and this is the 2-inch LCD display, and on the bottom of the camera we have the battery pack. So the battery pack is about 900 mAh, so I'm probably guessing this would be sufficient for only 3 or 3.5 hours, depends on how you use it. And to the right of the camera you have the navigation buttons, and you see the tiny holes. This represents the speaker of the camera. And if you look or observe closely on the navigation bar which is on the top, this has Wi-Fi symbol embedded into it. Now since this thing comes with Wi-Fi, the purpose of yeah the purpose of this Wi-Fi is uh, it allows you to cast whatever is being recorded on the camera onto your phone. So in order to see what's going on with the camera or what is being recorded on the camera, there is an application called SJCAM zone, which is available on the Play Store. So you just and it's for free. You just have to download it and then open it. Let's see the functionality of the buttons. So this here is the turn on button. Hold this for 3 to 5 seconds and then you'll have a chime sound. Now the camera is ready to be used. So this is how the display looks. It's pretty decent actually, especially in the daylight. I don't know how this works in the evenings. We'll check that later. Okay, so by default it would be in the video mode, and once you press this mode button it will be changing into the photo mode. And if you click the mode button again, this would view the gallery. I struggled for a bit and I finally mounted it on the handlebar of my bike. So this is how it looks. Alright, so I have tested the camera for almost 3 days, and I have dropped some sample clips which are about 10-second long, both in the daylight and in the nights. So later I have checked the videos on my laptop, and I found the difference to be unnoticeable. So I guess the camera can do some pretty good things, but if you are a person who is using high-end flagship cameras or flagship phones, you might not find it pretty convincing. So I use Samsung S20 Plus, and I can say I can manage the quality from this camera, because I wasn't going for a high-end action camera. So I was looking for a friendly, uh, what do you say, a budget cam. So this is acceptable action camera. However, there are a few issues. I do not know whether if anyone has faced these issues, but I have recorded the issues as well. So the first one, coming right away. So I just encountered an issue. You see, the battery percentage is at was almost dead. So just look at the lag. issue number one. And number two, when I click on the shutter button, see, nothing's happening. Now, right now this is in the video mode, right? Now I want to switch to photo mode, and I click this. See, nothing's happening. Second, the internal mic on this camera, uh, it is sort of recording a disturbance noise. You won't find it pretty good even actually. Later what I did was I removed the existing micro SD card, and then I replaced it with a newer one. Even though when I replaced it with the newer one, I still had the same issues. There was a total lag while recording the camera. In fact, I wasn't even recording. I was just moving the camera from one place to another place, and it was totally hanging up. I don't know what was the reason behind that, but later, when I viewed the newer SD card on my laptop, I found there were few files existing in the memory card. So what I did was I erased all of the files in the memory card, and then I put it back into the cam, and later it was working fine. So the issue here, it might be the memory card, or because of the existing files in the card, which might be interfering with this cam's performance. So after, when everything was erased from the memory card, it worked pretty fine. What I suggest you is always use a branded SD card, because if you don't, you might even face the same issues that I have did. Now, at the end of the review, I even added a sample footage which was recorded at 720 pixels, 60 fps, and the video also has the sound, the sound recorded by the internal mic. Okay, I'll let you decide how the internal mic performs. And I also added a few images at the end, which were taken both in the daylight and in the nights. So even the images, obviously the images weren't that satisfying, but you can manage them as far as my views are concerned. Number three, the first day I was using the camera, I recorded sample videos which were of 3-minute length in all the three resolutions. And later, when I came home and looked them on my laptop, there was the issue. I have connected it through the cable, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's the issue of the memory card or the camera, or probably I don't know what happened, but I lost all the footages that I have recorded. So that was one thing. So I suggest you. I forgot to mention the most important part. It does not have optical image stabilization, but If you fix it to one single point and record it, it might do the job. That's what I did. I fixed it to one single point, and it has done the job that I wanted. Also, I haven't shown you the waterproof casing. So this waterproof casing, it comes with the box, and the camera is encased inside it. So this is pretty tight to open, you know. There you go, you have opened it. Here's the camera. I really like the case very much. It is solid, built very well, and this will do the waterproofing job. So here's my final verdict. If you're looking for a budget friendly action camera, then I definitely suggest you to go for this. But however, if you need a flagship kind of performance, this isn't the kind of product that I would be suggesting you to go for. 6K, acceptable quality, video quality, photographs. You know, if you use a third party applications for editing them, I can totally manage them, and the rest is up to you. If you have anything else that you would like to share or you would want me to do regarding the camera, please let me know down in the comment section. Alright, see you then. Catch you up in the next vlog. Bye bye. Have a nice day.